Hey folks, it's Aquifel again with Aquifel's Wrestling Corner, and I've decided to do the Best of the Super Juniors tournament reviews for the New Japan tournament, of course. But one thing, I won't look at the days themselves, or day 1, day 2, day 3, and for each review I'll do 2 at a time and focus on the tournament matches, except for the last 2, because one is the final includes the final match, and the other one, the 13th day, is all tournament matches except for maybe one. So, let's not waste any more time and let's get started. The first day of the Best of the Super Junior 23 tournament. First match was Rocky Romero versus David Finlay, and David Finlay is in this tournament on the card because both Matt and Nick Jackson apparently got injured and cannot participate in the tournament, so David Finlay and Chase Owens will replace them. And the first match, Rocky Romero versus David Finlay, nice match. Starts quite decent and gets better as it goes, because both men, especially David Finlay, can show off some of his counters and transitions, which technically looks good. And of course, in the end, it's a nice finish sequence. So in the end, it's a nice match. Nothing great, but pretty entertaining and pretty good. Second match is Gedo versus Bushi, which Gedo won because he apparently tried to be a Toru Yano of the junior division, which worked quite well as Bushi works as a heel. I've given Bushi a quite good chance at winning this thing, or at least making it to the final, winning Block A. It's quite early in the tournament, but his heel work is good enough so that they could push him at least close to the final. But we're gonna see that. The match itself, again, pretty nice match. Not really good, not really great, but a match at this stage isn't supposed to be that great, because you can't have all show stealers. The third match, Ryusuke Taguchi, I don't know, and to be honest, I don't really care. I'll call him Ryusuke Taguchi. He fought against Matt Sydal, and his offense and at times defense was a little bit ass heavy, because he has 1 or 2 moves where he really uses his ass as a weapon, and he's not farting. It's not that silly. And he blocks Matt Sydal's kicks with his ass. Some people would say Matt Sydal kicked his ass, but in the end Taguchi won. Although he had a not that nasty, but still a cut here in his face and bled a little bit. And you just don't look the other way 1 second and suddenly some guy bleeds. That's how it works. The match itself, good match. Really good match. Worked really, really well with those two, even if Taguchi at times is a little bit goofy. But still, cool match. But of course, the real highlight of day 1, and possibly of the one of the highlights of the tournament, was Kyle O'Reilly versus Kushida. It's a rematch of last year's Best of the Super Junior final match, and it's everything you can hope for from a junior match. It has lots of good technical wrestling, has some stiff kicks and shoot style elements and submissions and stuff like that. It's fast paced. It makes sense. The action makes sense, and it's not totally overkill. Something you often see in first of all the indies or in WWE, where it's all about the spots and at times all about the overkill. Although WWE isn't as bad as some indie promotions. And these two, they just delivered the epitome of a junior match So Kyle O'Reilly and Kushida really, they didn't really steal the show. This was the main event, and New Japan bookers knew why they put this match on last this day, because they've given it the most time and they knew these two could steal the show. They have done it before, and of course they would do it again. So awesome match. Really, this is what junior action is about. It's not about jumping off, the Titantron, or jumping off the third row, or from the top rope to the outside, and this and that. It's about good structured wrestling with good technical stuff, with lots of diverse action, and of course with great transitions, great counters, and of course fast-paced actions, because these guys can go faster than a 280-pound guy, and they can go faster for longer time, at least than most of the 280-pound guys. And this really was what junior action should be all about, and kudos to that. It's an early match of the year candidate. Early match of it's May. A match of the year candidate again, and just plain awesome, the match. The second day, first of all, well, I don't know if the TV, well, it was the second day was taped on May 22nd. It will be shown on today. Today it will be shown today in Japan, and I don't know if they overdo some of the stuff we have seen, because the version I've seen, there was no commentary, and the venue, the Karamesi Numzazu Hall, don't know, in Numazu, Shizuoka, Japan. Well, there was supposed to be 1,200 people watching, people in attendance. Well, it looked like a rather small venue, and the Japanese crowds are a little bit different than the American or Western crowds, and it really showed here because you didn't have the commentary, and the matches were all classic mid-card matches. So I can keep this rather short with them. The matches they had this day, or that day, the second day. Ricochet versus Tiger Mask. It's short, but well, it's pretty decent. Yet the crowd is a little bit silent for my taste, even for a Japanese crowd. They're not that much into this match, obviously. Still, Ricochet and Tiger Mask did nothing wrong, but it was just not even a real mid-card match. It was an undercard match. It's not one of the bouts that is supposed to steal the show, or is supposed to be the next poster child for the Best of the Super Juniors tournament. So okay, Jushin Thunder Liger versus Bobby Fish. Again, solid match. Was entertaining to watch, but still nothing great, and it has the ending wasn't to my taste. It was a little bit strange. Third match, Beretta versus Volador Jr. And this was the best match, best of the tournament matches on the second day of the Super Juniors tournament of Block B. Beretta is a great heel. He really works it. He insults Volador for being a luchador, and does everything to really get the heat up against him. The match itself, from a technical standpoint, of course it's good. You have some spots, some nice action. In the end, it was nice. Nothing more, but nice, And the last of the tournament matches on day 2 was Chase Owens versus Will Ospreay, and well, I thought Will Ospreay would be one of the up-and-comers in this tournament. Till today he is not exactly, but well, you never know. There are a lot of days left, and you can get a lot of wins still. So, well, The Chase Owens Will Ospreay match, again, a nice short match. Both guys could show that, or were able to show that they really are impressive guys. Yet, it was more about look what we can do, not look how great we can, or what a great match we can have. So, again, decent match, entertaining, but in the end, no match of the year candidate. I think they still try to pace the guys a little bit here, because the guys who don't fight in the tournament still fight in the other matches. So those who were in the tournament on day 1 still had to compete on day 2. For example, Kyle O'Reilly and Kushida, they were in an 8-man tag team match. So obviously you have to pace yourself, and of course you can't have all the tournament matches, especially the block matches, be 20 minutes and a match of the year candidate. So hopefully on day 3, 4 and so on there are more matches than Kyle O'Reilly versus Kushida, or matches in that manner, than, for example, the Ricochet Tiger Mask match, which suffered because the crowd apparently wasn't that much into it. First of all, last, I would like to give you a short overview in Block A. Well, it's the first day or first 2 days. The standings don't really mean that much. Still, I want to give them to you. Block A, on place 1 or first place are Rocky Romero, Gedo, Ryosuke Taguchi, Kyle O'Reilly, and on 5th place are Matt Sydal, David Finlay, Bushi, and Kushida. In Block B, we have first place we have Ricochet, Chase Owens, Jushin Thunder Liger, and Tiger Mask. No, not Tiger Mask, Beretta. While Tiger Mask, Bobby Fish, Volador Jr., and Will Ospreay, have the honor to share the 5th place. That, of course, will change when it comes to the 3rd and 4th day. It's really in the beginning. It's always obviously always that close. Hopefully, the tournament will not be or will stay close, with a lot of guys winning against other guys, but losing then again, so that we don't have somebody who really marches through the whole block and is the definitive winner of his block. I'd love to see more of more suspense there, that a lot of guys could on the last day still win their block and advance to the finals. It's always more thrilling that way. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and you'll tune in. I'll really try to do the 3rd and 4th day very soon. I cannot promise you on which day I will upload them or I'll be able to do them. Well, so long.